What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza Guy here, and I was thinking about Wwe 2K14, and I was thinking that they have the tagline "Become Immortal." What does that lead to? That leads to a very good mode where you can have a Become Immortal mode. Makes sense, right? Here's what you can do. The way that I would book it is either have a creator wrestler, or you could take a normal wrestler with lower stats. Say that you want to go as somebody like Christian. They could have the stats be really low, and you could start off as Christian. Or if you wanted to be the created wrestler, you could have him be at, low stats, and then you have to build them up. The Become Immortal mode would kind of be like the NXT mode that I have said before. You would start out really low. Even if you don't want to do NXT, you could even do this. You do local wrestling where they could just have like a gym, high school gym or whatever. You could start out there and they could call it local wrestling or something like that. But I think it would be perfect to brand the NXT in there as well. But the whole concept behind the Become Immortal mode is that you want to get your guy to the main event of WrestleMania. Now what you can do is you can have branching storylines that would go off of this, and it will depend on whether you win or lose where your guy goes. You could choose if you want to become a tag team specialist, if you want to become a world champion, or if you want to go after, say, the Undertaker's streak. Now, as you go through this, you would face guys of different ranks. You would start out with creative wrestlers, and then you would go up to mid-cards, up to the main events, and then towards the end you would get to the legends, because I know there's going to be a ton of legends. You're going to have like Warrior's going to be in it, Macho Man's going to be in it. So you can feature a lot of those guys to get up into the main event of WrestleMania, whether you choose if you want to be a tag team guy, whether you choose if you want to be a main guy, or whether you want to go up against the Undertaker at WrestleMania. I think there should be enough choices in the Become Immortal to factor in how you want your path in your career to go. Like I said, you could do either a creator wrestler where your stats are low, or you could go for a current day wrestler where your stats are low as well. But a way that you can do is, as you go through this, you get different unlockables. And there would be different branches that you actually have to go through to unlock different guys. So it would be perfect. It would be like, if you take the tag team way, you can unlock the Road Warriors. If you take the main event way, you can unlock a different version of the Undertaker. Or you could go versus the Undertaker, and then you actually get a really cool version of the Undertaker. Or you could go through and unlock Warrior, unlock Macho Man. There's so much stuff that you can do. You can unlock guys by beating them, the legends. And I think it would be great. I think it would be very, very good. I think that they need a story mode with lots of different branches, a career mode of sorts. You could even go, the night after WrestleMania all the way up to the next WrestleMania. And then as you get there, you get the big SummerSlam moments. You get Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, all that good stuff. But it just leads up into how you want to do it. And even with Become Immortal, you could have a really cool Money in the Bank moment where you get the Money in the Bank briefcase, and at any time you can cash it in. I think that Universe mode should still be in the game, but a main one character storyline career mode where you try to become immortal with an end objective of getting your stats up to immortal. That's the way you do it. You have it as like a jobber. I don't know, they wouldn't call it jobber, but your stats would start out as jobber, then you'd get curtain jerker, then you'd get open card, mid card, main event, legend, and immortal. That's how you do it. You got to get your star all the way up to immortal. Once you get to immortal, you beat the storyline mode. It's the best way you could do. I think it would be fun. I think it would be awesome. And I think that WWE really does need to incorporate this in the 2K game, WWE 2K14. I want to know your guys' thoughts. What would you add if you did have a Become Immortal mode in the game? I want to know your thoughts, tweaks, ideas, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, Tony Pizza Guy, where I go.